What's good, y'all? Nothing, nothing but chaos at the Spence and Bud weigh-in. Caleb Plant, he rocked Jermall Charlo in the backstage. Slapped the out of Jermall Charlo. Damn, Charlo looks real bad right now. He done pretty much stole the show in a negative way. Uh, at this point, man, if Jermall Charlo ain't on the phone with Al, if Jermall Charlo ain't on the phone with Al trying to make that fight right now, I pretty much don't even want to see Charlo no more. You already pretty much you can say duck Canelo Alvarez because the fight was intentionally for Jermall, but he handed it off to Jermall Charlo, and you can't duck Plant. Like Plant, I don't give a damn how much long of a layoff Jermall been on. Your next fight got to be Plant, or I ain't even trying to see it. I don't even want to see the Canelo fight no more. Andrade, and you know what? I'm not surprised Plant slapped Charlo because Plant, he wants another big fight, bro. Like he takes big fights. He fought Canelo and he fought David Benavidez, and he always said Charlo in that list of people that he wanted to fight. So that's got to be next. Charlo can't just sit around and wait on Canelo like he did for years. He slapped the dog out of Charlo, man. Yeah, he got to. That's right, Box Learn. He got to fight Plant next. Man, Plant made him look like a bitch because Plant slapped him. And it ain't like, how when Plant tried to slap Canelo, Canelo pretty much countered it. Jermall, at least he had no urge to fight Plant back. He started walking, and then he started walking behind the big dude when he came after Plant, throwing Plant out. But yeah, Plant showed Plant showed out on his ass, boy. Plant showed out on Maul. It ain't no excuses for that. You gotta, man, you better be on that phone with Al. I don't even want to see Jermall Charlo no more unless he fighting Plant. I don't even care about an Andrade fight no more. And Plant, man, he know how to get these fights, bro. Like Plant, boy, I don't know. He said, Jermall must have grabbed him in his face or something like that. Like tried to sun him, and and Plant, he had that looked like a left hook slap. You know what I mean? But Charlo got that chin, so he ain't get rocked or nothing like that. Just by the impact of the slap, he ain't showed no reaction to it. But he slapped the shit out of Charlo, man. You know what I mean? Plant just fought Benavidez, so I don't know, man. Plant might be fighting a tune-up next, and he gonna be shitting on Charlo pretty much the whole time, bro. That's what I see. Like he gonna be, yeah. Jermall grabbed his face, and I think Plant's wife was there. Like if you can't let shit like that happen in front of your wife, you got to get down in front of your wife, bro. You know what I mean? He must have grabbed Plant in his face, and Plant did what he had to do. You know what I mean? Damn, Jermall. Mm-mm-mm. I feel like Jermall lost a lot of money, man. If he really like about his dignity, he gotta fight Plant next. I don't care if Canelo smokes Jamel. Nah, I don't even want to see you avenge your brother loss, bro. You need to get Plant in that ring and knock him out seriously, because that shit looks real bad. Oh yeah, and also his girl, Jamal's girl, uh, got beat up by Jamel's girl. So damn, they went out there as a couple. You know what I mean? They took their separate L's. Jamel's wife got her on the ground. It was ground and pound for a little bit. They fought for a couple seconds. She was too big, too strong for Jamal's wife. So both of the Charlos went out there and got an L at the Spence and Bud weigh-in. You know what I mean? Hey, they fighters though, man. You win some, you lose some, right? I mean, you win some, you lose some. But yeah, they pretty much stole the show though. It's like people don't even care about the weigh-in like that no more. Both people made weight. And you heard the rumors about Bud. I was finna have that in my title yesterday, but I'm glad I waited. That must have been cap. They said Bud overweight by 1.2 pounds. Yeah, that must have been cap because I ain't hear nothing else about that for the rest of the day. A couple big channels had like Blue Blood, you know what I mean? Like he's a big channel, bro. If he come out and say something like that, you gotta at least do some research to see if it's true or not. You know what I mean? But Crawford, I don't think Crawford ever had to reweigh in before. They both look drained. Bud looks drained actually at this weight. That surprised me. You know what I mean? He is supposed to have the weight advantage with Earl Spence being drained. Shit, Bud might be more goddamn drained than him. That's why I might have to, I'm leaning Spence decision. Crawford gonna show out. He gonna show out. He gonna hit Earl. Rightfully so. But I just think that Earl gonna be able to outpoint Bud, survive the fight, win 7 rounds. It's gonna be an entertaining fight. There ain't no choice but to be, because they both like to mix it up. Not even like to mix it up. That's what they do naturally. Spence a pressure fighter, Bud's a boxer puncher. He's a puncher. He'll stand in front of you and break you down as well. Everybody talk about Spence breaking people down. Crawford does have the speed advantage, and he can break people down too. But I don't think he's a better inside fighter than Spence. Spence should like get all the way in his chest, not pretty much mid range. You know what I mean? What's good, boxing learning?
I'm doing great, man. I'm really looking forward to this today. Crazy that I actually said it, but it's today.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
a lot of stuff been happening, man. The Frank Martin then pulled up on Keyshawn. Shit, I like the way he conducted himself though. He conducted himself like a man. That was real good.
Yeah. How long you think Al Heyman and them gonna make them wait to fight? You think they're gonna make them wait like 3-4 years and all that?
I think too. Because Keyshawn, he 9-0 right now. Frank got like 18 wins.
Yeah, Frank highly ranked in WBA. And Keyshawn, he like number 10 in the WBO.
Yeah,
So
so
they could be coming up on belts
yeah.
like within like 3 fights, probably.
Well, I'm thinking that um Frank's probably going to already be a champion by when he fight.
Yeah. Yeah, cause man, I don't know what is Devin Haney doing, man? Like you,
Man, a lot of people are not liking that. I don't like that he's holding that belt hostage at lightweight.
yeah, the three, he might as well just vacate them all and just go up, be
Yeah,
a
man.
140 fighter.
He
That's
trying
what
to
it
he trying
is.
to control his options. He trying to get control. The WC actually likes Devin Haney. He's pretty cool. They like him, and so they like you can hold
You
that belt
think
at
so?
lightweight.
As how fast they goddamn ordered all that shit on them? I don't think they like them.
Oh,
I don't think
WC.
none of the sanctioning bodies do.
Mm. Well, they were able to work out a deal. Well, at least with the WC. I don't think. Yeah, the IBF, all them other guys, they probably
If
want him gone. They probably want him gone.
if
But
that's the case, WBC was supposed to let him hold on to 135 belt and just let him go challenge for 140 belt. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
I think IBF like he gonna drop that belt because that mandatory's been due since like last year. So that he not gonna have that belt. I don't know about the WO. They try to work something out. He wanted to go fight Tiafimo, but that's not gonna happen. So, he's probably gonna drop. He gonna keep that WBC. He gonna fight Regis. I think he gonna beat Regis. Regis. I don't think he's the same fighter, but I think Devin Haney's on the rise, and Regis. He just not. He's on his way out.
Yeah, but he's really drained though at 135. So like, why hold on to them belts, man? Like you
Yeah, that has a
supposed
lot
to
of.
be
I
too
talked to a lot of
drained.
people, man. They didn't like that. Me neither. So I'm like, well, we gotta,
And
we gotta wait. I'm gonna wait a little bit to, someone to ask him some questions like, what's his thought process? What are you trying to do?
like, what if he come back to 135 and fight a nobody? You know how bad he'll look.
That shit gonna look super bad.
And I ain't gonna lie, man. Like he shouldn't like just think about the money. Like if you that drained at 135, you probably shouldn't really get in there with Tank or Shakur. Like just go to 140. He's taking a risk with Regis, man. You get through that fight, just build your name a little bit at 140. You know, let them come up to you, I guess.
Right.
Because in my opinion, I think at 140, where he'll be more comfortable at,
Uh-huh.
like he'll have a much better chance of beating Tank because Tank, he don't got one punch knockout power at 140.
And he got to
And
work for it.
Devin Haney, he'll have the weight on him. He'll be more comfortable. He'll be less likely to get knocked out when
Right.
Tank do hit him.
Yeah.
You know what I
No.
mean? But at
Def.
135, you ain't drained. Well, you drained and Tank got his most best power. This like Tank's best weight class. He gonna get knocked out, bro.
Yeah.
You might as well just leave 135 alone.
Yeah. I hear you. I hear you. And I think he's gonna be working. I think he's gonna get back with Eddie Hearn. I don't know how long, because I think they got some fighters there for him. They got Jack Catterall. Who else they
Yeah.
got? They could do that Ryan fight. Golden Boy. You know, the zone come together. Devin Haney. They could
If
definitely
he
do that
go
fight.
back to the zone, he gonna fight Regis. If he beat him, then he'll have Richardson Hitchens probably on his ass.
Yeah, Richardson Hitchens is a
Uh,
big problem. He probably on the low. He looked like he could be the best boxer at 140. Even he can rival Devin Haney easily.
yeah, he probably should beat Regis and probably fight Catterall. That's a lot of southpaws
Mm-hmm.
in a row. Like dang. But
Yeah.
them southpaws, that's where his jab is less effective, and he get hit by that straight left.
Yeah,
Like
man.
he shouldn't be like jumping in there with southpaw after southpaw. Like
hopefully
No,
that makes
no,
him
he's
get
really
better at it.
risking it.
Hopefully he can get better at landing his jab. With fighting them. But
Hmm.
yeah,
And Tank and Shakur southpaws too. He
yeah,
shouldn't fight them drain.
yeah, man. He got a lot of southpaws in his future, but that's how it's gonna be. What's his name? Mayweather fought a lot of southpaws, at least seven in his career.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah, Tank and Shakur, he got to make them come to 140.
but Shakur gonna make it to 140 one day. He gonna make it maybe 2 years from
Yeah,
now.
but Shakur gonna be chasing that Tank fight for a couple years at 135. Because
Yeah,
Tank, he's gonna take his time going to 140.
shit, yeah,
And
man.
then
But
that's Tank fault, man. Tank should have really jumped in there and got Devin Haney mandated. Now you're gonna be stuck in the division with Shakur for a couple years, and you
yeah,
ain't got no shot at undisputed. Tank should have. I don't know.
yeah, man. And plus, the division is opening up. Frank's there. And I don't think Frank's going to go to 140 anytime soon. I think maybe 3 years from now, Frank going to go to 140. Uh, who else, man? Keyshawn going to be calling you out. A lot of guys going to be on on Tank's head.
Yeah, and Tank can't go up that much farther. He ain't finna be no welterweight.
Shit, man. This lightweight is going to be. I think lightweight is going to be the the most interesting division for the next 3 years, because I look at all these other divisions like 154. It just fell apart, man. When Jarrett Hurd and J Rock lost, that shit just fell apart. It was the most competitive division, and then they left, and like it's Tim Zoo looking like he's the heir apparent.
It's gonna be back lit when Spence and Crawford move up, though. I think they both might go up because uh, I don't know after these fights that they take a lot out of each other. They ain't gonna want to be stuck at 147 with Boots.
Yeah, that's
They gonna
true.
have to go to 154.
Virgil. Hopefully, he doesn't run into that rhabdo
Yeah, and
Martinez
he
thing.
going up too. Yeah, that division gonna be on fire. Matter of fact,
Yeah. So
more than 147.
Tim Zoo gonna have that competition he been looking for. He didn't get to get
So
Jamel. He gonna get
Boots
that
might
Virgil
as
weight.
well just get him like two belts and then go right in that mix
Yep.
because he can, he can make 147 as much as he wants, but
Hmm.
like I don't, you don't want to leave that division without becoming a champion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he will though. He already got the intern, so he's gonna be elevated when Terrence, the winner of Terrence Crawford, leads the division. And, if Spence win, he's leaving automatically. So that means automatically we could be looking at Jerron being champion this year.
Mhm. They both might be it could be leaving. They say the rematch, the winner I guess picks and
So
shit. I'm not sure if Bud would pick that if he win, but he looked drained too. He might need to go up too. So
yeah. Yeah, so if they both move up, there's a high chance that Jerron's going to be a champion this year. So that's good for him. And
yeah, but I hope they don't ask to still hold on to the belt. You know what I mean? Like how a lot of other undisputeds doing.
I don't think Terrence going to do that, man. I don't think Terrence.
That's crazy. I just don't like the move for Devin because now you're not officially undisputed champ. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you come down and fight somebody else besides Shakur, you're gonna look bad because you're
Right.
supposed to be, not able to make the weight. Like I heard the Lomachenko weigh in, he looked it so bad it was off the camera.
Right. It was.
Did you see it?
Yeah. The the official weigh-in. Yeah, they had a ceremonial weigh-in. That wasn't the real weigh-in.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like the yeah, I heard it's a pre-weigh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So you know, let's hope hopefully he hopefully we can get more clarity. Someone talk to him so he can explain himself a little bit more. But yeah, not a good look. And
Yeah,
for
I
the
just think he should be done with the weight class. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But
man.
the WBC, that's what I say. They don't fuck with him because they, like Canelo, like he just able to move up a weight class and challenge somebody while he hold on to every single belt.
Oh yeah.
Why they ain't letting him do that?
Nah, he ain't no Canelo, man. Canelo, he got more fans than everybody. He gets more gates than everybody. Well, except for Tank.
Well,
Except for
Charlo
Tank.
too, but he fighting Canelo. So yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
same thing.
yeah. So you got Canelo's the main man. Until he retires or someone surpasses him, they gonna do everything they can to please him. So that's just the way it is. Al wants him. Al was he went over there to Ohio to get the deal done, and so they need him right now because the Paramount stuff. They really need to produce a lot of good content. So with
Yeah,
Canelo there,
that's what I heard. That's why all these fights getting made this year.
because they cutting people. I was reading about it while I was at the library. Like Showtime cutting all these people.
Mm.
Shoot, man,
Well,
PBC done killed this year. I gotta give it to him, man.
yeah, they should be still on Showtime. Going for at least for another couple years. They showed up and showed out, especially with the Instagram fight, Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis.
Yep. You think they gonna do the
Oh,
rematch with him and Ryan? It ain't gonna be anytime
yeah,
like
man. I really hope not, but I know they probably will.
because it was so
Ryan.
successful.
I
That's
heard
how business
Ryan.
be. That's how business be. When something's successful, you always copy what works.
Yeah, but I heard Ryan probably finna be fighting Rolly. That's why I think they might do it, and then they'll sell it as Ryan was too drained to beat Tank. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah. But I heard that Oscar at least wants one tune-up fight before he fights Rolly. But they
Yeah,
not.
he might need it too. He might need a tune-up before he fight Rolly. Rolly might clip his ass right now.
Hmm. Yeah.
Shit.
Shit, Arnold Barbosa, he done left Top Rank, and he's talking to Oscar De La Hoya, trying to get Oscar De La Hoya to get him to fight Ryan.
Yeah. Bro, that man would outbox Ryan.
He
Ryan
would.
would look bad in that fight. You don't think so?
I
That
think he
dude is
would.
good.
I
Arnold
think Barbosa's
Barbosa.
Barbosa's underrated.
Yeah, he's good. Ryan would look bad in that fight. He would have to hunt for him and clip him or something. You know what I mean? That's not no Javier Fortuna. He ain't even no tuna, bro. Like
Yep.
he's like all risk. But he just don't have power though. That's
Yep.
just the thing about it. That's why you would assume Ryan
That's
would beat him. You
that's
know what
why
I mean?
Tiafimo was shitting on him. He's like, man, because the dude was all risk. He was all risk, no reward.
Yeah, I think he would be. He probably a beat Tiafimo. Well,
Yep.
if Sandor Martin did that, if he can get Tiafimo on the front foot, he probably can beat his ass.
Mm-hmm.
But Tiafimo, his footwork looked so good against Josh Taylor. I'm not even sure about that. But
Yeah.
it'll be a tough fight for Tio at least.
It'd be a tough fight. It'd be a tough fight, and
Yeah.
maybe even a controversial decision.
Yeah, Tio be so up and down, man. You don't be knowing what you finna get from his ass. Cause
That's that's why he can't be
before he
no
did that to Taylor, he looked it bad in like three
two.
fights in a row.
Right. That's why I can't really put him on no pound for pound list. He's so inconsistent. He
Yeah.
pro- he probably really lost to Sandor Martin because I say the first knockdown was more like a grazing, but I saw the second knockdown. That shit was a clean knockdown.
Mm. Yeah, that's why I had to pick against him, against Taylor. I mean, it is what it is. I don't care about being wrong about him. He ain't. He gonna he liable to get beat by any goddamn body. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
on the right
Like
night, he can be beat by anybody.
for real. He just be up and down. He fights up to the competition and down to the competition.
That's why he can't be no champion because you're gonna have mandatories that You gonna like, oh, I can't get up for this fight, and that's how shit like George Kambosos happened. That's how shit like Sandor Martin happened.
Even before he beat Lomachenko, he had a bad fight against Nakatani.
I thought that type of fight was actually pretty entertaining. Even though Nakatani was really bothering him, I thought the fight was pretty entertaining. So I didn't think too much of it. But yeah,
Yeah, that's
Nakatani.
all I'm saying. Yeah, he was competitive with that dude. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
he could have got beat. Like he can get beat on any night. Like he's not no dominant ass fighter. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he's not a dominant fighter. He's definitely good. He's a great athlete. That's the thing that really keeps Tiafimo in the game. He's a great athlete.
Hmm.
That boxing shit, footwork, because he don't really the footwork against Josh Taylor. Yeah, he look good, but mainly he loves to jump in to close the distance. That's why he looked
Hmm.
so terrible against Sandor. He was jumping in, and Sandor was clipping him on the way in.
Yeah. Like they be like, oh man, all the best fighters have the bad night sometimes. Like this motherfucker had like 4 bad nights. Like he ain't like one of the best. But he's liable to beat anybody any night. Like you it's a crapshoot with that motherfucker Tio.
Yep. Shit. Shoot, man. What do you think? You think O'Neal gonna win tonight? Become
You
American
mean,
champ?
yeah. Yeah, I got Don there.
Me
You
too.
know, I don't. Who is he fighting? I don't know the dude. You know, that's how it is. You know, if you
Yeah,
don't know the dude, you just
yeah.
expect he's gonna lose.
He's a tough, rugged Mexican fighter. He young though, so that's the problem. He really young. He not too young. He 27. I think that's a great age. Not too young, not too old. So it's gonna be tough, man. If he can counter punch him effectively, then he could definitely win this fight.
What's
But
good, Jared? What's real beef? I don't know what he talking about.
let me
Yeah, it's
see.
real beef with Planning Charlo and Spence and Bud. You gonna see that shit tonight, man. I don't know. I'm trying to take me a nap, but ain't no
Yeah,
way in hell I'm gonna be asleep for that fight. You know
yeah.
what I mean? I'm gonna have my alarm clocks on and all type of shit.
Them
Like,
niggas were mad at Fulton because them niggas stayed up all night for his ass.
man, I ain't even mad at Fulton, bro. Like he tried, he tried different game plans, and knew he was just too
Yeah.
fast and had too many advantages over him. You know what I
But the
mean?
you know, but the thing is, this is my thing. I think they're gonna have a rematch as long as Cool Boy can go up to featherweight and get another belt. I think they definitely gonna have a rematch. People say, "Oh man, you never gonna get another chance." I'm like, I don't believe that.
Yeah, if you think they're gonna meet again at 126, I mean, if they
Absolutely.
both go up and
I
dominate,
told it. I told it.
people might be like, they don't want to see that fight because what happened. You know what I mean?
Shit. Look, man. He get another belt. He's gonna be cool. I even wrote that shit in his comments on Instagram. I said, "Hey man, just get another belt at 126." I believe that fight's gonna happen again.
Yeah, I mean, they might. I mean, I knew he might have less power, but
Oh,
shit, you can't expect Fulton to beat that dude after that.
yeah.
Well, it ain't no way that if he gonna have to come to America and Fulton. You know what I mean? He gonna have to go back to Japan, bro. Like.
Oh, yeah,
And
maybe.
Fulton looked shook from the environment too, man. Like that,
I don't
he
know why
seen
they
all
were
them
clapping
people in the
for him. They
crowd. He was
received him pretty
nervous.
well. It's not like they were shitting on him, throwing shit at him, and all that stuff.
Yeah, but still though, man, all those people, and you go from fighting.
Yeah, the
Fulton never
PBC don't be
fought nowhere near
preparing
in
you,
front of
man.
that many
The
people.
PBC don't prepare you because these guys they be fighting in these fucking empty ass stadiums. I saw that Mendoza Figueroa fight. I mean Mendoza Fundora fight. That shit was fucking empty, man.
Yeah,
Like
you
these
should have
guys are
had
used.
Fulton on which one he could have been on? Probably Plant Benavidez, co-main or something. You should have had him fighting in like a big ass event first before he went
Man,
over there.
they got these niggas fighting in these half the stadium fucking empty.
But he went in there and demanded the fight, though. So I
He
guess
did.
Al Heyman had to do what he said.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. He has my respect. I'm looking forward to see what he does next. I think
Mhm.
Aleem been calling him out. Go fuck him up.
Yeah, I think Aleem lost the decision his last fight. He got to, I guess, win again probably.
Yeah, both of them get a win. I think I don't know if he gonna fight. Steven gonna fight again this year, but fight again early next year, and then meet Aleem, and then move up.
If he fight again this year, it's got to be a tune to him, man. He got to get his confidence back, and probably
But
Aleem be beginning of at round next year.
they gotta find something because he gotta fight somebody good. It's cool to get your confidence back, but after that you gotta fight somebody good to really, really, be in there.
Especially a badass whooping like that. Yeah, you got to get a tune up after that.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I mean,
Plant.
yeah, Anui, he should fight the other dude though.
Yeah, he
I'm
will.
not
He will.
saying that he got much of a chance, so he can be undisputed twice.
Yeah,
That's just one more
that's
fight.
why it's a clear thing with Anui. It's clear who he's gonna fight. It's not no confusion. It's not no a whole bunch of bullshit. It's pretty direct.
Yeah, they say he want that next too. So, but
Yeah,
126, it's gonna get entertaining a little bit for Anui.
I don't think he's gonna be knocking out people at 126, but he's still gonna have his speed and he's gonna
If
still
he
have his
don't knock
boxing
out
IQ.
Figueroa,
But that's Figueroa. Figueroa got that horrible defense. That's probably the only nigga he
but
gonna
he
knock
got a
out.
chin though. He
But the
got a
body though,
chin.
he gonna go to the body, really, really fuck Figueroa up. Figueroa be putting his chin on the platter, man.
And he's huge. He's huge, man. Maybe that'd be a fun fight.
Yep.
Robisi. Robisi, he don't throw a lot of punches though, man. I think Anui will be too quick for him and can
He,
break him down.
I think he gonna outbox Robisi.
Yeah,
He gonna knock out he gonna knock out the IBF champion. Even though I like him, he's too wild. He's too wild. And Lee Wood used to be his sparring partner. I think Lee Wood gonna retire by the time he get up
yeah,
there.
man. He might get out his way.
Yeah, but them dudes in England, they old. Josh Warrington, Lee Wood, they in their late they on the other side of 30. They not in their early 30s no more.
They definitely ain't gonna want to get in there with him. So 130.
That's probably his max. Yeah, somebody was talking about it. One of those
I
Japanese
mean,
guys were talking about. He said 130 is probably gonna be his max.
130 right now is Oshaki, Foster, maybe.
Oshaki can beat him, but that's a whiles
Do you
away,
think that's too far up in weight? Oshaki can get him.
huh?
I
Hey,
say Oshaki gonna be too big for him with the boxing ability.
yeah, Oshaki. Ray Vargas, that dude, he's so weird. I think Onui can beat him. Uh, that Emmanuel Navarrete, he's
But
so fucking big.
ain't they way longer than him?
Yeah, they're way longer than him. But he used his explosiveness to cut the distance. That's what he was doing to Fulton, because he was staying outside at Fulton's jabbing range, and then when he stopped jabbing, he cut the distance, and then he cut the distance and just started throwing punches and caught Fulton on the ropes or got him on the back foot, in an uncomfortable way. He wasn't
Yeah,
willingly on the back foot when he was pushing Fulton back.
yeah. Fulton had his feet too wide. He was
Yeah,
stabbing him
big
to the
yeah.
body with that jab.
That stab jab was killing
He put
Fulton.
on a master class, man.
Yeah, that's the
You know,
problem though.
I talked my little shit about him, but it is what it is.
Yeah, but
He went up. He went straight to the best guy.
yeah, he has my respect. But
Mhm.
I wonder what's up with all
I
these.
just must didn't watch enough fights, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. I've been watching this guy
I
since
watched like 4 Nui fights.
yeah. The problem was at Super when he was at 115, he didn't really get them fights that he really needed. So that's why he moved up.
Yeah, I heard he skipped a weight class.
Yeah, he did. Just like Pacquiao. Pacquiao skipped two weight classes, but he skipped one. You know, those guys, he was just too good for those guys at 115. So he moved up to 118. You know, he only been challenged really by Donaire. The first fight, he got fucked up. He broke his orbital bone, broke his nose. I thought he might retire because that shit looked bad.
Yeah, I heard he broke his orbital bone early.
Second round, that second round, he got hit with a huge hook.
Yeah, I mean, he gonna look bad after you break your orbital bone. He fought a whole 10 more whole rounds
Yeah,
with a
that's why
broken
people were
orbital
shitting on him.
bone.
Like,
That's
oh
pretty
man,
much credit.
yeah, I give him
See,
credit for that.
man, and you know what? I'm gonna just keep it real with you about Inui.
hmm
I kind of was going off the channels that I like.
hmm
They were like, "Oh, he struggled with a 40-year-old donaire." You know, that was that was one of the talking points on the Nui
hmm
that people like to use. But I did forget that he broke that orbital bone that early. It's like you can't. Can you imagine fighting that long for 30 minutes with a broken orbital bone? How good you think you're gonna look?
You're not gonna
You
look
know what
too
I
good because
mean?
he was getting hit, man. He was getting hit.
And he probably was still getting hit on that shit.
Yeah,
That's actually, that's actually more impressive to be honest.
yeah, because I
Like,
know so many guys that broke their orbital bones. They
and it
always
was
lose.
over. The
They
Billy
always lose.
Joes, the Daniel Dubois.
Damn,
You know
they came for Daniel, bro. I remember I was picking on the win, and then when he got his orbital bone broke, like he tried though. He tried. He kept on fighting though. He kept on fighting, but in the 10th round, he just couldn't go on any longer.
Yeah. And then it looked like George Joyce. You think he broke his orbital bone
Nah,
against
but that
Zane?
he shut his eye. He shut his eye pretty good.
He finna get right back in there with Zane too.
Yep,
I don't think that's like September.
yep. Looking forward to
You
that
know,
fight too.
you got to respect a fighter like that. That beat your ass. You want to get right back in there.
Absolutely.
Hey,
You know, I just hope that uh, what we can get that. All I want from heavyweight, I don't expect shit from Tyson Fury. All I want is like Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder. If they can do that, I'll be happy. That's all I want.
yeah,
Fuck Tyson
Fury. I
Fury.
tried to warn people about Fury, man. Fury, he a celebrity, man.
hmm
He don't want nothing to do with Usyk. You can tell, man, because the Ngannou fight is like way around Halloween. You supposed to be fighting Usyk in December. You know what I mean?
Right.
If he don't take no damage from Ngannou, which he can dance around Ngannou and probably stop Ngannou at whatever. He probably gonna be playing with Ngannou.
Right.
Like you can fight Usyk in December. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
January or something early next year. That's got to
Right.
be next. He trying to do all these.
It's got to be
He
next.
did two tune-ups, man. I knew White was going to be a tune-up. He knew White
hmm
was going to be a tune-up. Chisora, that wasn't
What the fuck was
shit.
he
Like
thinking?
he's just wasting time holding on to that belt.
And I think
You know
his
what I
fans are
mean?
picking up on this shit, man. Like some of his biggest fans, they have like huge channels. Like this one dude called True Jordy. Like he was like, "What the fuck are you doing, man? I bought your books. I did all this stuff. I talked about you, and you not trying to fight Usyk." And then he started railing off on him, calling a whole bunch of names and stuff. That shit just looks super bad.
Yeah, and he walked through some fire with Wilder. Like they try to hype him up like he the greatest of all time.
It was a good
Like
fight.
he beat Vlad. Like he's not popular enough. Like he only knocked out Wilder. Like
hmm
when he beat Vlad, he did
Right.
it like it was boring as
It was a
fuck.
horrible fight.
Like you got to be exciting. You got to be popular. Like I know that's unfair. You know what I mean?
hmm
But that's just what it is, bro. Like people ain't gonna put you over certain people, like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he ain't even the face of boxing right now. Like it's Canelo or Tank or some damn body.
It's both of
On
them.
top of
Tank
that.
slash Canelo. You know, he had a chance. He had an opportunity to really put stake a claim because I heard he did great numbers out there when he fought Dillian White, but Shit, man. After that, he just fell off. Like he fell off hard, bro.
Hmm. Yeah, Fury, he on that celebrity shit, man.
Yeah, hopefully,
Fury
you
ain't
know,
Fury great, but he ain't great like how everybody be talking about. That's why, that shit crazy, man. Like people in boxing be going too damn far
that's
with
true.
the hype shit for real.
That's true.
Talking about Lomachenko the best since Ali,
Yeah.
Fury the top five. Like you know how long history of boxing has been now.
He lucky to get. I say he probably in the maybe top 30.
Yeah, like he because everybody got him winning these fantasy fights and shit.
Hmm.
So they giving him the credit for the fights and saying
Right.
that he's the greatest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just don't work like that.
You gotta do what you gotta do in your era.
Hmm. And that's still people he got to fight. I feel like Usyk style. I feel like I believe Usyk could beat his ass for real. Like
That's probably what he's doing. He's
y'all talking
probably
about
aging out
nobody in
Usyk.
history can beat him. I think Usyk can beat him right now.
He's trying to age out Usyk, man.
You know what I mean?
Because Usyk is a smaller guy who came up in weight. You know, he had his two fights with Anthony Joshua. He trying to wait to the opportune time. Basically, he's an opportunist.
That shit probably ain't gonna work for Usyk, man. He better hope Dubois clip his ass or something. He can go get them belts from
Man,
Dubois.
Dubois, I don't have nothing against Dubois. He just don't have the physical talent. He got the solid punching power. He just don't got the physical talent to contend with even Joshua, in my opinion. Shit, Andrew Ruiz, all them dudes. It's like it's something. There's something stopping him from being there. He don't got what they got. Uh,
Hmm. Yeah, Fury ass a fucking trip, man.
yeah,
He's
shit,
good
man.
at dog. I just feel like he's ducking Usyk, and
A
that's
lot of
just
people
what
do, bro.
it is. And you better not be in there playing with Ngannou too damn much, or he might fuck around and clip
Get
his ass.
hit. Shit, that shit
'Cause I
going.
already know what he gonna do. He gonna be in there jabbing and moving around, sticking his tongue out and playing and shit.
Hmm. Shit. Hopefully, we don't. He don't turn to an Otto Wylene situation where you get cut like fucking two cuts on around one eye.
Mhm. You think they gonna make that pay per view? That's pay per view. I can't buy that, man. That's
I ain't gonna buy it. I ain't gonna buy it. But you know, his hardest
If
core
it's on
fans probably
free
gonna see it.
ESPN, I'll look at it.
Yeah.
Shit.
Shit,
But
man, that's
yeah, though,
crazy.
man. I just wanted to jump on this plant shit and this weigh in. I'm gonna try to come back a couple more times before the fight. A little
Mhm.
short stream
All
like
right,
this. But yeah, I appreciate you coming on though.
no
I'm
problem,
about
bro.
to get ready to slide.
All right, bro. See you.
Appreciate you.